is that? Damn, that looks something like me.
That is you.
This is the moment that Robert Edwards, one of Central Ohio's deadliest killers, realized that his 30 years of flying under the radar, murdering and terrorizing innocent women have come to an end. All because of one simple mistake.
You don't know her.
Yeah, I don't.
And you had never seen her before. You explained to me how your DNA was found by her.
With his DNA, all detectives know is that he is responsible for the killings of at least 2 women. Now in this interrogation, they will be left wondering, are there more?
I mean, I'm certain there's more. There's more girls.
And what else is this psychopath hiding?
We know the truth is that you were there and that you did it.
I got him.
It was early in the morning of June 3rd, 1991, when the rural town of Urban Crest, Ohio was faced with a horrifying sight. On a picturesque street surrounded by quaint homes and kids playing in lawns, a local discovered the body of a woman, abandoned on a roadside. Her name was Alma Lake, and she was just 30 years old. Who put her there wouldn't be revealed until she had already been gone for as long as she lived. For 30 long years, locals in Urban Crest and her family in nearby Columbus spiraled, wondering if the killer was lurking amongst them, looking for more victims. And they had reasons to worry, because he was. In 1996, just a few miles away, another quiet street was faced with the same devastating discovery in the early morning hours. On November 11, 1996, the body of 36-year-old Michelle Dawson Pass was discovered at the end of a rural road, abandoned in the woods. She, too, had been strangled and abandoned. In between their murders was a string of attacks on young women, which forced the suburbs around Columbus to face a disturbing question. Did they have a serial killer in their midst? It wouldn't be until 2022 when DNA linked 66-year-old Robert Edwards, a former truck driver, janitor, and member of the military, to the murders of Michelle and Alma. And when it did, police were swift to bring him in for questioning, because finally it seemed like they'd have answers to a 30-year-long mystery.
Ready? Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Need any help?
No, yeah. Come in. So what's up? Okay.
I'm rusty. What are you saying?
So this is a multiple thing of cases that I've been tasked with. So I'm kind of just sorting through all of it, and it's told you it's big. That's why we couldn't do this at your place. So, because I didn't want to drag all that stuff out with me.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get you back home as soon as we get finished. Ain't no big deal. All right. So, if you don't mind, Robert, can I get just some information from you?
Okay.
And sorry, can I say something?
Yeah.
First of all, we appreciate you coming down. You're here voluntarily. You're not in any kind of custody, nothing. So we appreciate you coming down.
If you see any cop walking into an interrogation room with a stack of files that looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, pack it up. It's game over. Police go over Robert's life story, where he conveniently leaves out the several crimes he was convicted of throughout his life. He served in the Army from 75 to 77, then worked for Sears, and then worked in trucking after that. But in between the steady career, there were stints in jail. One for robbery, one for drug possession, and then one for attacking a woman, which we'll get into soon.
So living in Columbus, at what years did you drive a truck around here? Just out of curiosity.
95, 96 is all I can remember.
Okay.
Everything's been a fall since I got locked up in, I think it was 93.
What'd you get locked up for?
Robbery.
Okay. Is that the only time you've ever been in trouble?
No. That's the only time I got locked.
Hey, that's the only time you really got caught. I got you. You went to prison.
Yeah.
Yes, that was in 93. How long did you do?
I didn't get paroled until 2000, 2001.
Okay, so you were in
and out of parole.
Okay, so you violated a couple of times, go back here and there. Okay, so 93, and then it was finally finished in, you said, what, 2001? So is it over?
Mm-hmm.
Finally, okay, I got you. No problem.
When did you get out of prison the first time? Like, when did you actually get out?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm going to say, well, y'all can look all that up.
No, hey, you're gonna save me a little bit of work here. So 93. Okay, so 93 went in for robbery. and then you got out, and then you were finally, like, the sentence was completed in 2001.
Yeah.
You were in and out on, like, you get out, like, you get parole and you catch a violation, I guess, and the parole officer probably puts you back in for probably some petty shit.
Yep.
Am I on it?
Yep.
All right. Sounds about right. 93. When you're going over that, during it, like, because you seem like a super cool dude. Were you addicted to anything?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Don't lie about it.
All right, that's where we go. That's where we go. So,
I've been clean since 2011.
Congratulations.
November of 2011.
Nice. Clean since November
2011.
Prior to that, like, do you remember how old you were when you started using? Like, what year, maybe?
Early 80s.
So early 80s. What was your drug choice? Anything else?
Nope.
No alcohol addiction at the time or anything like that? No. Anything like that?
I quit 1980 when my son was born.
Okay. 1980. Okay.
He quit the green, but not the much more concerning substance for his son, or shall we say sons and daughters, because Robert has 7 children and struggles to name them when investigators ask, which isn't a great look. If he had known his kids a little better, or been in their lives, he might not ever have found himself sitting in a police station, because Robert was connected to Alma and Michelle through a familial DNA match. When multiple of his sons were arrested in the late 2010s and early 2020s, their DNA, which they had to enter into the system, matched as a genetic descendant of the person who killed Alma and Michelle. Ultimately, it was his kids going to prison that was his downfall. Had they never been arrested, he may still have been on the streets, which is a terrifying thought. Cops go to gather evidence to show Robert. Meanwhile, he casually chats with one of his kids on the phone, who has some solid advice for him. And if you love watching killers like Robert realize they're not the smartest in the room, subscribe. That's literally all we do here.
Well, they came and got me, so they must go. It must have had something to do with it. Something that I know about it. Someone did or what.
Yeah, but that's still out of time.
Yeah.
Well, he said it's for something old. So I know if it didn't happen in the last, from 93 to now, I ain't worried about it. Up there and how they jail till 2001. I'm not going to talk to the hack stuff. Y'all got the right person?
Who is it?
My daughter.
Oh, your daughter. What'd she say? And she
Yeah,
has the right person.
do y'all have the right person?
Robert Edwards.
Yeah, but there's a lot. I got 3 so-called sons with that name. I have met, I'm going to say at least 20 people in prison with that name.
3 sons all named Robert.
They so-called sons.
Oh.
But they got my first and last name.
Oh, okay.
That's why I asked. She told me to ask y'all. Sure you got right.
Well, we think they do.
So I want to show you some pictures. I want to ask you if you know these people and how you know them.
Okay.
Is that fair?
That's fair.
This girl here. Do you know her?
Never seen her before in my life.
Okay. All right. Her name is Carmen. Did you ever get arrested by CPD?
CPD.
Like the Columbus Division of Police?
Yeah.
Over off of, like, what was it, Brighton Road area?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell me about that?
I sure can.
All right.
It started early that morning, the morning before that. Me, Elvin, and her and a buddy, we all take off and go drinking. We started like 9 o'clock in the morning. Started off on Livingston Avenue, and went all the way across Columbus to the short north, all the way back out west, and all the way back there. sat there and dropped her off. No, I dropped all of them off at the where I was supposed to be working. But anyway, when they got in the car, she got up in the front seat with me. Now I can't remember her little purse, but the girl sat there and put her purse in the back seat of my car. And Elvin and the other girl was in the back seat, and the other man, if that's her, was in the front seat. We partied all day. No rising, just like the kids. And it was on a kick, wasn't even open off the mouth. We sat there, drive off. I drove off after I dropped everybody off, dropped Hodge off, and everybody took off and went their way. I went all the way out to Urban Crest and watched the car that I was driving. And I forgot to, no, when I was cleaning the car, I found the purse in the back seat. So I put put the stuff back in the back. I brought the car back. I brought the stuff back from the car. I'm trying it out. I brought the car back and brought put the purse in the front seat. I found it when I was cleaning the car. Okay. And that's when the police pulled me over.
Was it your car? That's what I asked you.
No, it was one of the shop's cars.
Okay. Yeah. What shop did you work at?
It was right where they picked me up at. I don't know the name of it. I was working for Jones and Ralph, and I was helping them clean cars, paint motors, stuff like that.
All right.
And they let us use cars and stuff at night. But anyway, I was bringing the car back the next morning, early in the morning, and they said that the girl told them that I had raped her and stuff.
And so all you did was kiss her on the cheek and...
No, she kissed me on the cheek. Now, we was all in the shop, but when they came out of that shop, I mean, when I first pulled up, they was bringing out knives and hatchets and all kinds of stuff. I don't even know where that stuff came from.
Who was?
The police. I'm sitting up there watching it. When they sit there and me in the back seat of the car, I'm watching them bringing all this stuff out. I didn't know where all of this stuff come from.
Okay.
Carmen's skipper knows exactly what happened to her. In 1991, around the same time that Alma was killed, Robert Edwards picked her up off a corner and attacked her. The attack she faced at the hands of Robert was sexual in nature and involved many of the same tactics that were proven to have been used on Alma and Michelle prior to their deaths. Carmen, however, made it out alive and was able to identify Robert Edwards and had him arrested. Unfortunately, as you'll soon hear, that arrest didn't last long.
When I drove up to the shop, there was police pulled me over and said that I had all this kind of stuff. I don't even know what they were talking about.
So you never had...
Well, you know what? I'm sitting up here thinking, we might have. Now, I don't know. I ain't gonna swear up and down till I know for sure. I don't know because my mind comes and goes.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm not stupid though.
No.
But I don't know. I really honestly don't know.
So was that night, was that the first time you had met her?
Yes.
You'd never met her before?
No.
Was she or anything like that you know?
I have no idea.
Okay. Do you remember where you picked her up at?
On Brian Road. Me and Hodge was coming down Brian Road.
Okay. So what happened with that case? Do you know? Do you remember it?
They held me for 11 months and they got thrown out.
11 months.
You got held in jail for 11 months?
Yep.
And then it got dismissed?
Yep.
Anything else on that one, you think?
No. Wonder why they dismissed it. Have any idea?
I have no idea.
No.
Well, they was lying anyway, because, I don't know if we had, I can't remember, but I know we got drunk that day.
Okay.
I can tell you that for sure.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
You know this lady.
Never met her before, unless I put her and the girl was in the back seat. I don't know. Because I didn't remember the girl that was the other person.
Okay.
Never seen her before.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But you know this lady's here.
Okay.
Have you ever met her before?
Never seen her before.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah. I remember her. Never seen her before.
Did you ever have any relationship with her?
No.
Do you know who she is?
No, I don't.
No girlfriend, ex-girlfriend?
No.
Wife,
No.
ex-wife?
No.
No, was she a that you may have picked up?
I will remember that. No, that's ugh.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I know damn well I don't know. I don't know that one.
Not very
So yeah, these aren't exactly the best photographs of people at their best. As you know, like I have those photos as well. You do not know her.
No, I do not know her. No shape or form.
No shape or form.
girlfriend, ex-wife, wife? No relationship.
Lady from the night you may have picked up.
No.
Okay.
I don't really remember if there was.
He said he didn't do
Yeah,
that.
but you don't think lady. Did you ever like pick up?
No, there's some out there in Urbancrest, but no.
Okay.
None of those either didn't pick up?
No.
Yeah,
Okay. So you didn't mess with them.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, this lady here.
Never seen her before. Matter of fact, she looked like the girl down the hallway from me.
Okay.
Except y'all didn't like her up.
No, that's how the picture came. Like, that's the picture that we got.
Computer generated pictures.
Okay.
All right. So let's circle back.
Okay.
So you know Carmen.
I think I know. I don't know for sure.
You know Carmen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Carmen alleged a lot of violent things that happened to her. Okay.
Going that day, we going together?
Yeah. She no, she didn't. Hey, dude, we are outside of like statute of limitations on this. There's nothing that can be done with this one at all. And that's why I went that like so she alleged a lot of violent things that happened to her that night. And we read the case file way back, okay? But you're saying
It didn't happen with me. Well, all we did was drink all day.
okay. But so you're certain on this.
Certain on what?
Certain that no harm was done to her by you.
No harm, no.
So, Robert, I want to talk about Carmen again.
Okay.
So, Carmen, she's the one who had you locked up for 11 months.
Oh,
All right? So what were her allegations? Because if you're locked up for 11 months, you have to know those allegations, correct? So what were those, like when we like, what were the details that she alleged?
look, I never went to court for it. All I know, they picked me up when I brought the purse back, and they sat there and told me they was arresting me, and then I sat up in jail, down to workout for 11 months, and they finally let me out.
So during that time, you never went to any court proceedings. Your attorney never provided you with any type of information about what happened during the case.
You never saw your indictment, nothing?
Never saw none of that.
So you were just locked up in the Franklin County Jail for 11 months.
Yep.
And never found out exactly what happened. Okay.
Dude, that's bullshit.
That's okay. And then so then when we talk about Alma Lake,
Go ahead, let me say one thing. So, if it'll help refresh your memory, that lady, the girl that you picked up, whatever, she alleged that you tried to.
I ain't never had it. Man, now that you said about that, I told you that we went over to the short north.
Yeah.
And we did. And some of it starting to come back now.
Okay.
But it wasn't.
Pretty specific.
Yeah.
So, do you recall that? Is that?
I remember all three of them. It was all three of them. Got some head, except got some kitty cat, and did angels.
And okay.
You remember all three of who?
with her.
With her.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you did. Oh,
So can I ask you where that happened at?
All I can see is up in the short north at this, I can't even tell you what building it was in. I'll say it's like right off of 5th.
At trial, for unknown reasons, the charges against Robert Edwards were dropped. This is a sadly common event during trials for charges involving these kinds of crimes, because the victim has to testify, and for them, it is incredibly traumatic, which often leads to them dropping charges or not showing up to court out of fear. We aren't certain if that happened here, because there are a lot of possibilities, including the fact that sadly, Carmen faced a lot of discrimination at the time of the crime. She was working as a lady of the night at the time Robert attacked her, and this was around the same period of time when cases involving people doing that type of work were sometimes labeled by police departments as NHI cases, or no human involved cases. In other words, the victims were viewed as less than human because of their profession, which is exactly why criminals like Robert Edwards targeted them and were able to prowl around cities causing irreparable damage. And we suspect it's also why we could hardly find a single newspaper article in the archives talking about the murders of Alma or Michelle, because they were viewed as less than.
All right. Let's circle back here. Let's circle back to her. You don't know her?
I don't know.
Okay. So you lived in Urban Crest, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So she was found in Urban Crest.
Olive and Craig.
Olive and Craig in Urban Crest.
Oh, what?
Olive Street and Craig Street and Urban Crest. She's found in the intersection there.
Oh.
Okay. Does that bring back anything?
Open Hollow, or what they call
Urban Crest.
Urban Hollow.
Yeah.
So that's where I live. And there were shootouts out there, but there were no bodies out.
Okay.
Over in Urban Crest.
No. Okay. Well, she was found dead.
Yeah. She was found deceased.
Yeah.
And
Is she from Urban Crest?
she's not.
No.
So the question I have for you is this, and this is just, we're trying to figure this all out. If you don't know her
Yeah, I don't.
and you had never seen her before, and
Don't remember her anyway.
and she was found in Urban Crest, can you explain to me how your DNA was found by her?
Like I said, they were out there, and
But you told us that you didn't pick up.
down in Columbus. I said, wait a minute. I said I lived in Urban Hollow,
Okay.
and I messed around out in Urban Crest. Now this was before before I knew about it.
Okay.
And I sat there and paid $10 or $15 to help a person out. I did. I mean, me and old lady was going through up and down, but
You had a job, had some extra money.
huh?
You had a job.
Yeah.
Trying to help her out.
So in '91, who were you married to?
Had to be Pam.
Okay. Okay. So with that being said, like, what we're trying to get to is like how. I mean, so you said that you did not pick up women and you
In Columbus.
in Columbus. Okay.
But I did mess around with a few girls out there in Urban.
Okay. All right. We'll circle back again.
Okay.
All right. So this girl here.
Now, I know I don't know her.
All right.
And y'all said my DNA was in there. There's something wrong.
All right. So
No way.
So that's Michelle Dawson. And she was found dead in Newark. She was found dead. Matter of fact, to be exact, she was found dead at 1470 James Road in Granville, Ohio, which is in Newark.
Here.
I guarantee you, probably when all this was happening, I was out down south because I was a safety person for MPW. I don't know nothing about this.
Robert's job at the time of the murders involved a lot of travel. His long-haul trucking took him to the south, west, and northeast, which has police panicking, because they have to wonder, how many more victims has he been able to target in the past 30 years, and will they even be able to find them?
There's no way that any of your DNA would be on her because you've never seen her.
I don't remember seeing her. I'd say that. I don't remember seeing her.
All right. Okay.
But you said November, I know from the spring all up until like the holidays and Christmas, I was in down south, a safety person for MPW.
Okay, so you're saying you wouldn't have been in the state till after Christmas?
Yeah, well, right before Christmas.
All right.
Well, you said November. I know I wasn't on for Thanksgiving.
Okay. So there's no way you could know her from
No way you know her. No way you can know her from Columbus.
I don't know her. I don't remember. Let me put that this way. Y'all taking me back so far that I don't remember nothing like a lot. Because the one girl that y'all showed, I didn't know her.
Yeah, it's a lot of years.
It's a lot of years. I mean,
Was mine the only stuff that was in it? Mouth, kitty cat,
So
was it only size one?
So when you say, do you mean her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you prefer?
I like it all.
Yeah,
We
like it all. I get that.
But personally, I do not remember her. I honestly don't remember her.
Okay. So was somebody else fit to you when you picked her up?
I never picked her up.
If you ever would pick her up? No.
Not that I know of, no.
Okay.
I mean, I know it's been a while and stuff, but seems like I would know her. And like I said, I picked up a lot of girls out there, friends, but I never took them all. There was too many deserted houses down out there.
What about her? Robert, look at me for a second. I didn't get here by accident. Okay? I just want you to look at me for a second, okay? I didn't get here by accident. There's a reason why I'm asking you if you know who this is.
No, honestly, I don't know who it is.
Okay. But take a good look at her face. Why? It doesn't ring a bell, sir. It's not somebody you dated or had a relationship with. It's not somebody you recognize.
It's nobody I recognize.
Okay. Okay.
We're not tricking you or anything.
No.
We just want the truth.
Robert, would you find it odd that the reason that we keep circling back to Carmen, because she survived, why we keep circling back to her? Because these two, the exact same thing happened to. This isn't a coincidence. This isn't, I'm not making this up. I'm not lying to you. All of them. Those are facts. Facts. Carmen lived. Carmen can tell her story. Carmen told the story.
Because Carmen got out of my car.
Right.
Right.
But where was she at before that car?
I don't know. I'm riding home.
Right. Where was she at?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Was she on Fire Road too? Was she?
Well, you tell me.
I don't know. Because what the time he's telling me, I was out of town. I was working for
You weren't out of town.
MPW.
You weren't out of town, Robert, because I have your work schedule from MPW from 1996. You worked that day. I know because I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I told you I didn't get here by accident.
Okay.
Right? You're at a point in your life where you need to kind of start thinking about things, and these people were humans. They had families, okay? That's things you need to think about. Clear your conscience. We're not trying to trick you or anything like that. We're giving them, look at me, I have no reason to trick you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at you straight in your eyes, right? Like, I have no reason to lie or to trick you. I don't. Why would I do that?
I know this person and I don't know him. I mean, I barely recognize the girl that was in Urban Quest, and I didn't know Carmen until y'all said that.
But here's the thing.
I don't remember none of these people.
Let me ask you something
We're
else.
not saying you know, like,
We're not saying like your friends hung out with. We're saying early. I asked you, did you? You said no. Well, conveniently, all three of these women so happened to.
Right.
For real. The one that I picked up off Friday, she was.
she would.
Which one?
Carmen?
Carmen?
Yeah.
Yeah, she admitted to us. We talked to Carmen.
She told us every living detail of what happened to her that night. And she can remember it like she was reading it book.
Yeah.
And she's not. Barbara, I haven't told you. Here's the one thing I promise you is that I would not lie to you. And I have not lied to you yet. And I'm not going to lie to you. What I'm telling you is this is a fact. Carmen, Michelle, and Alma Lake, all three, exactly the same. Exactly. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get some clarity. We're trying to get some closure for some families. That's all we're trying to do. That's it.
At this point in the interrogation, police confront Robert with stories that they have heard from people he grew up with, alleging that he was displaying this sexually aggressive behavior even as a child and teen. For the privacy of the alleged victims involved, we won't be showing this portion, but from the sound of things, his crimes started early, much earlier than the 1991 murder of Alma.
Like Detective Dave said, you're 66 years old. Okay. This is 2021, soon to be 22. There has to come a time where you have to realize none of us here are stupid. None of us have on our forehead. Okay. We told you you're going home today. You're going home. I don't care what you say. He doesn't care what you say. She doesn't care. We're taking you home. But we want the truth for these families. You have that.
You're the only one who has it.
You have that truth inside here. You're the only one that can tell us, because these two are dead. The other one is traumatized, even though she still remembers. But she's traumatized. So you have that power for these families.
Okay, now my turn.
All right.
First of all, I don't have on top of my head.
That's what he said.
I ain't stupid.
Right.
This woman, I really honestly don't know nothing about.
Okay.
I really honestly don't. And Carmen's just a liar. And the other one, I don't remember, but I know there was a few girls I was messing with out there.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, okay.
How come I have people that put you with her because she owed you $40?
No, she didn't. Y'all got me. See, I kept asking y'all. Do y'all have the right person? I ain't never saw
That she owed you money. Like
she
y'all did it
owed me
together?
money. No.
You sure?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
I have no idea.
Who's that?
Damn. That looks something like me.
That is you.
That is you, Robert.
That is you. Look down here. Look what this says right here. Look what this says right here. That's not you. I've talked to these people. I've talked to them.
No.
They put you with Michelle. They said,
I remember having a shirt like that.
oh, you
Go
do.
ahead. That's
She owed you money. Like, I'm not saying you sold it. I'm saying you did some with her and she owed it back to you. Whether it was sex or
when
whatever.
was this?
1996.
Just in what month? I didn't actually put it.
November.
And what did I pick up in
That's what I'm
in
asking
North?
you.
Is that what I picked up in North?
It's you're the one who has to answer these questions.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I take a lot of tests. I do not know this woman.
You will?
Yes, I do not know this woman.
Robert takes on the persona of a disgraced president, repeating over and over that he did not know the woman in the pictures. But many people on those nights claim he did. The 1990s were an epidemic for a certain type of rock, if you know what I mean. People who were with Michelle the night of her death claim to have seen her with Robert, who she allegedly owed some rock or just money to. Michelle was struggling, but she was loved. She had 2 young children who adored her and described that she loved to braid hair, sing, and talk about spirituality. To Robert, she was just someone he could take advantage of.
Fact is that she was found in Licking County, where Detective Day is from. And dumped by the side of the road. So we know for 100% certainty you.
Now, I'm telling you 100%, I do not know this woman.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not saying you know her. I'm not trying to call you a liar.
Okay.
I'm just telling you facts that we know. All right. So I don't, you know, if you didn't know her name, if you never partied with her, if you never drank, smoked, whatever, that's fine. But the fact is, she was found on the side of the road.
Y'all trying to put this on for me? I don't have no idea.
No, we're not trying to put it on you. We're trying to give you the opportunity to kind of say, hey, this is what happened. Shit got out of control, and I didn't know what to do. Well, that's what we're looking for.
If it was something like that, I'll be the first one to admit it. But none of these women I really remember.
You said you would take a lie detector test.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the good news is I've got a lie detector operator here today, and he will gladly come in and perform a lie detector test on you.
Long I don't have to be here all night.
Hey,
You'll
you
just
take about an hour here all night. It'll take about an hour. Not even an hour. It'll take 25, 30 minutes.
Well, is he here?
He's here.
Well, let's go do this. This woman I do not even know y'all talking about.
Let me ask you this. Sorry. Are you hungry?
I'm getting there, but
What do you want? We'll go get you something. What do you tell us?
I want to get this taken care of.
Okay. So let me just ask you just for clarity here. Did you kill her?
No, I never killed. Did I kill her? No, never killed. You never killed.
Did you?
No. But this is between me and you, and I want you to put this on. I don't have ever been with a woman that's over 120 pounds.
Over 120?
Over 120 pounds.
Like
thin ball. Yeah. Well, y'all trying to throw that one on me? Wait a minute. I either had to be drunk or crazy, because I don't mess around with women like that.
Robert has the nerve here to make fun of the weight of a woman whom he brutally attacked. Now, we aren't going to be petty. We aren't going to tell you what he weighs according to his inmate records. But if we were, we'd say something like, it's double what he claims is super unattractive. But again, we aren't petty here. After this, Robert was released. We could not locate any records on his polygraph test, and the police don't mention it in the interrogation that follows, which makes us believe that maybe someone's bark was worse than his bite here. However, several months later, the police have what they need to arrest Robert, and they bring him in for a reunion.
Robert? Yes, sir. Long time no see. Yes, sir. So, we know over here.
No, tell me. I need to hear it.
Okay. I will explain it to you, but before I'm able to explain it to you, I have to go over a sheet of paper with you.
Personally, I don't think we've ever covered someone who sounds this eager and excited to speak with law enforcement, but that's about to change pretty drastically, because the last time police spoke with Robert, 10 months prior, they didn't have all the information they needed to put him behind bars. Now, they do.
I think so. I think it was in November of last year, we had a conversation about the murder of Alma Lake.
I don't know.
And Michelle Dawson, and who were arrested for with Carmen. What's her last name? Is it Skipper or Carmen? Okay. And we went over things and we talked about it, and then you basically, you denied that, but we know that's not the case. We know the truth is that you were there and that you did it. So time out. I'm talking right now. All right? You'll get your opportunity. We know what happened. We know where it happened. And what we're basically doing is, notice today that we didn't come there with just our suits on and you got to ride in our car. You came there. We came there with our vest on. You rode in the back of police cars. You were handcuffed. So things have changed drastically in that amount of time. So basically, this is your opportunity to tell us your side of what happened. Rather than allow me to paint the picture, I'm going to let you paint part of the picture. So this is your opportunity. So go ahead, paint away.
Like last time, y'all have the wrong person. But I will go further with this. I think I'm going to talk to a lawyer because there's things that y'all don't know.
I would say, you know what I would say, Robert, with a lot of the things I don't know and I'm certain of, I mean, I'm certain there's more. There's more girls.
I know. I'm going to give y'all this little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to give y'all this little bit. Back during that time, I used to have what they call, and if I spend money or the girls are sitting up there give what. Now, I'm running with two other people, which I've never brought up. And 2001 or 2, somebody told me that I was running with the wrong people. So we was at Charleston, West Virginia, at the dog races. I left these 2 people that I was running with. And there, I went to Roanoke, and I was there for like 7 years, whatever. But the point is that
With your wife there.
yeah. But anyway, I come back home, I'm laying in the bed, I'm giving up too much. But that's the truth of everything so far.
Okay.
Never knew nothing about no murders.
All right. Let me say,
2001 or 2.
I mean, you're saying there's 2 other people that we don't know about. Don't tell us who they are. We'll look into them. No? Okay.
So, Robert. So here's the thing. You don't want to talk to us anymore. You want to talk to an attorney. So I'm not going to ask you any more questions. But I am going to tell you this. And now it's my turn to paint the picture.
Okay. Well,
Hey. And my picture is going to be painted on facts that we know. And the key to all this is what you guys all is where you are completely missing the boat on being able to tell your side of the story is the fact that I have a live, willing witness who is going to help me and who can tell me every vivid part of her assault, which matches the evidence of 2 other victims who you assaulted and murdered.
okay. And I have a person who sat up there and did the murders. And I can prove it. And now, let's bring it out of the loose.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
All right.
Need to go to the bathroom or anything?
I need to take a leak.
All right. Well, if somebody come let you loose so you can take a pee, and then we'll get you on your way.
Okie dokie.
Ultimately, Robert was given 2 life sentences for the murder of Alma Lake and Michelle Dawson Pass. At his trial, the judge put it perfectly, telling him you preyed upon a very vulnerable population of women. You thought you could do whatever you wanted to them, including murdering them. You thought you could get away with it. Justice comes a little bit late, but it has come for you. Our thoughts are with all of those affected by Robert's crimes. We hope you enjoyed today's video. 85% of our viewers aren't subscribed, so if this is the kind of content you come back for, just hit subscribe. It's the single biggest thing you can do to support the channel. If you want to keep watching more, check out one of the most intense cases we've ever covered right here, or catch up on our latest upload right here.